All right, what's going on, YouTube? Today we're doing a reaction on the Warzone Season 3 Reloaded that just got revealed pretty much. There's some big news. Now, there's this YouTube channel that actually does breakdowns talking about the new seasons and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to react off of that. Now, I'm not the type of YouTuber. I'm not the type of guy that just comes out and, breaks down full seasons and stuff like that. I'm not a brainiac when it comes to gaming. Okay, I'm more of a grinder. I'm more of the guy that will show you how to do certain things and stuff like that. But when it comes to breaking down stuff, that ain't me. I'm not going on the internet looking for research on the new maps and the new, the new season that's coming up. Like, I'm not gonna break down that to you guys. Okay, this gaming channel strictly is just to, provide content and literally show you guys everything that is cool, pretty much. I'm not going to do too much research and stuff. So this guy by the name of Espresso, he's been a YouTuber for quite some time doing Call of Duty content. He is very, very knowledgeable. Go subscribe to him. But we're just going to react to this on the new season. Let's see what is pretty much new.
Arms Reloaded was broken down into a many number of different subsections here, but starting out with a sort of top-down level with this, they firstly previewed the brand new underground transit system, which, just like we saw with the subway systems in Modern Warfare or Chapter 1 of Warzone, like what we saw with the Red Door system in Chapter 2 or Black Ops Cold War's Year of Support, this new underground transit system is Chapter 3's fast travel system to get around Caldera. With what looks like 14 different locations here around the map, you can end up...
Okay, so it looks like they're adding the train from Verdansk. Y'all remember that train from Verdansk? That was pretty cool to have. I didn't necessarily land it toward the train and try to loot and then use it and stuff like that, but I guess that's cool. I don't really play Caldera, so I could care less. I'm more of a Rebirth guy.
Traveling from various locations to others. Now, this doesn't look like it's going to be on a sort of predetermined track, but instead, these will have predetermined locations that you can jump to, some more centralized than others, offering different avenues outside of those locations to either more or less locations.
I tell you what, the train system is cool, though, for Caldera, because I feel as though Caldera, I always land in the spot, and as soon as I wipe everybody in that area, it takes me so long just to move to the next location. And the vehicles in Caldera is terrible, bro.
To jump to. Now, what's interesting is that it looks like it's described to sort of already utilize those hatches and bunkers that we had with Season 2 in Caldera. So cool to see that expanded upon and to be able to jump on this, but this is going to allow you to travel by air quote minecart that will be something that is a little bit faster. It's again just that sort of instantaneous traversal of the map, or I should say a couple of seconds traversal of the map. Because it seems like just like the subway station, you'll have that fade in and out sequence here with this. Now, as described in the blog, it seems like there will be lights above each of these destinations that you can travel to, and the lights will denote if it is a safe location or not, or if it's closed entirely, therefore you can't go to it. So very curious to see how this plays at a top-down level. Definitely looking forward to jumping in and trying this out, seeing if it speeds up the pace or anything like that in Caldera, but right now that is introduced here at Season 3.5. Serpentine was the next big addition here that was introduced, in which this is coming over from Vanguard, and is a perk that acts pretty similar to how it does in Vanguard. Now, if you're somebody that likes to run around your tac sprinting...
Wait, so they're putting Serpentine in Warzone, okay.
This will decrease the incoming damage from bullets, explosives, and fire by 20% so long as you are sprinting. Now, this is something...
Yes, okay. This happens a lot, in Warzone, where, you get caught off guard, you're running and literally you're getting beamed from each direction, like third party and stuff. Bro, you should be able to run and not take as much damage. I know this sounds like more of an arcade game, which it is. It's Call of Duty, but bro, you don't even know. You should be able to take a couple shots, turn around and flick on somebody easily. In Warzone, I feel as though you get shot and it's bro, it's just too much. You just die real fast, which is okay. I mean, you should play battle royales real distinct. But, bro, opportunity is opportunity.
That is going to be interesting because that negates the potential of things like one-shot headshots if you're sprinting across a field as described here by this blog post, but it also is something that isn't necessarily an immediate pickup. They stated that this is going to be a perk 1 slot addition, so that means you're going to have to choose between a handful of pretty important perks in that tier 1 slot. Double time is one that I normally run. EOD, cold-blooded, quick fix. I mean, there's a handful of perks.
Ooh, I run quick fix. I know quick fix is that way to go, bro, because you need it. But Serpentine might be better than quick fix because literally you're not going to lose as much health if you're just running and sprinting. You know what I mean? You're going to take less damage.
That absolutely are pretty important to add tier 1. So to add another one into that mix, we'll see if this makes the air quote meta or not, but only time will tell. Now,
see, it doesn't make sense to run EOD either because literally it's going to, if you're running, you're going to take less damage. So that's EOD and quick fix put together. You're going to take less damage from bullets, and you're going to take less damage from EOD, explosives.
Outside of that, they detailed quite a bit of new incoming items to Warzone. The big ones here being Gulag entry tokens and redeploy extraction tokens. Now, the Gulag entry tokens, this is something that allows you to enter the Gulag again. Whereas if you were to do that just once before, normally that'd be it. Even if you won and you came back, you wouldn't have the ability to die and go back again. But it seems like once you pick up one of these tokens, you'll get that second chance. Now, one cool thing that is mentioned here is that if you end up picking one of these up, or you have your original one, and you get to that point where the final Battle 2 zones start and the Gulag closes, you'll actually get a little bit of a cash bonus here as compensation for not using that. So a pretty cool little quality of life addition here, I think. But then we also get that redeploy extraction token. This token being a sort of way to circumnavigate the entire Gulag or buyback process entirely. This, like the Gulag entry token, does deactivate when the Gulag itself shuts down, but players who hold on to
that just seems like they want to be able to let people that keep dying come back again and die again. I mean, I could care less about that.
Is going to be coming here at this one being similar to what's found in Clash. It'll grant the operator a temporary movement buff, and sliding while having this boost active ends up giving that sort of super slide here to it as well. So this will be something that isn't common in supply boxes, but can be found overall. Okay. One additional item here is a new field upgrade called the Radar Jammer, which this, just like what we've seen in previous Call of Duties, is something that will scramble the attack map of enemy players and prevent kill streaks for anyone in that short radius. Now, they haven't defined how big this actually will be in regards to the overall playable space, but might be a good counterplay for those that don't want to be seen. Although they do mention that it can be hacked by operators using the Engineer perk, which actually does come back full circle to the pre-season 3 briefing that myself and other creators had, where Ted Timmons mentioned that they were using an item, but somebody on his squad hacked it with the Engineer perk that he picked up out of a supply crate. So again, we kind of saw this previewed here, but we just didn't quite know what it was. Now, additionally, it is mentioned that we will see these perks that were introduced with Caldera finally coming over to Rebirth Island as well. So that's another big thing here. That's a nice quality of life change. Very curious to see how this will all play out in a sort of rebirth and respawn based game mode for BR, but for solo players here with this. With Rebirth Resurgence solo circle the entirety of the match. So just like what we saw with the LTM in Blackout, we saw this again in Verdansk at one point. It's nice to see that we can end up seeing this come back to Caldera as well. Excited to see how this plays out. A Rebirth Island update called Occupation Scans that will be happening. This being a new sort of public event, but it's a really interesting one here.
All I want to hear is Rebirth. That's it.
If it'll be corny, cheesy, fun, I don't quite know just yet, but based off of reading it, it's interesting. This being something that when this prompt comes up, you'll have to go prone to avoid being seen on the attack map for all players. So sort of like dodging an area scan, if you will. And I don't quite know how I feel about that just yet, but we'll see. Now, they detailed a little bit here about some stuff.
Sounds like they're trying to slow the pace in Rebirth.
Leading up to this point right now, where they stated that they needed to reinforce Rebirth Island, and that was that sort of Rebirth reinforcement we saw with Season 2.5. But they stated that given those parameters, our 60-day assignment could have been considered a success. However, we are now aware that some of these upgrades to our defenses have been compromised. Now, the only thing that really kind of throws me here is that it says on redacted, agents redacted, inform us of hostile forces hacking into our radar towers to perform those occupation scans. So in the storyline of everything, that is who is controlling these occupation scans that will be coming as gameplay experiences. And they stated that they embargo this is a future track and shortly to attack our alliance on Rebirth Island. So that could be a number of things. A new bad guy for Season 4 and 5 of Vanguard and Warzone. Maybe it's something that comes full circle where we see Task Force, but that's where we're multiplayer experience. Finally getting something else here. And then we got detailed a little bit about the H4 Blitz and the new SMG coming here. And very curious to see how this will play out. Excited to get my...
Looks like the Tech 9.
an in-game challenge to...
I feel like so. They bring back guns that are the same guns in the game. Like, it's crazy.
Truthfully, don't really care too much about those things. Those are more inconsequential to the overall gameplay experience. That's where we're going to wrap it up. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback.
All right. I mean, that's pretty much it for, you know, the video in general. Season 3 is upon us. Now, honestly, I am... it's almost upon us, but honestly, I am kind of tired of Call of Duty. Low key. Like, we're at the pace where it's like, okay, we keep playing, there's a new season, this and that, but it's still the same game. Now, I'm waiting for Modern Warfare 2. I hope you guys are as well. Modern Warfare 2 would literally demolish this whole Warzone thing. Warzone 2, whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. Like, Modern Warfare 2 is going to be that game. I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are as well. That's pretty much it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're growing this channel. This Nate Push Weights gaming channel is going to be lit, and I'll see you guys in the next video.